Hi everyone, you are watching Realme24.com channel, and today we're going to take apart the Realme C33. First we need to remove the SIM card tray. To do this we use a special SIM ejector tool. Insert it into the small hole and gently push the tray out. Next we need to heat the back cover surface to approximately 70 degrees Celsius or 160 degrees Fahrenheit. We are using a heating mat for this, but a hairdryer will work too. After heating for 5 to 10 minutes, we can start removing the back cover. To separate it, we use a thin plastic film. This can be something from a stationery store or even a leftover screen protector. We slide it into the gap between the back cover and the mid-frame, then carefully work our way around the edges to cut through the adhesive. As always, be especially careful around the camera area, so as not to damage the lenses. The adhesive tends to be stronger near the cameras. Also use caution near the side buttons and the fingerprint sensor, as ribbon cables might be located in those areas. So we gently work our way around the edges, cutting through the adhesive and lifting the back cover. Don't bend the cover or use force. Even though it is plastic, it can deform easily and then won't fit properly when reassembled. Then carefully trim away any remaining adhesive near the camera module and remove the back cover. As we can see, there is nothing on the inside of the back cover itself. Now we move on to unscrewing the screws in the upper section. For this we are using a 1.5mm Phillips screwdriver or Phillips #3O. Also, it is a good idea to cover the camera lenses with a protective film to prevent dust or debris from getting on them. If any screws are stuck, you can use tweezers. If they are not unscrewing easily, try using a magnetizer. We also remove the screws from the bottom section. It looks like all the screws are the same, but it is still best to place them on a surface in an organized way, so it is easier to remember when each one goes. Once all the screws are out, we can move on to removing the mid-frame. We start by inserting a thin plastic film into the gap between the mid-frame and the display frame near the SIM tray slot. After unclipping a few of the clips, we can switch to a slightly thicker prying tool. We work carefully along the edges. Pay extra attention to the corners as the clips tend to hold more tightly there. Now we can gently lift and flip over the mid-frame. Next, we use a non-metal tool to disconnect the battery connector. Then we disconnect the fingerprint sensor ribbon cable. We can now remove the mid-frame, which includes contact pads and the fingerprint sensor cable. After this, we move on to the bottom section, where we need to remove the lower cover. We find the right spot. It is most likely held in place by clips, and without rushing, we can free up the coaxial cable and disconnect the interboard flex cable to make it easier to work. So we remove the lower cover. As is typical for Realme devices, the speaker is not on the lower cover, but instead built into the display frame. Now we can disconnect the subboard. We gently pry it from the edge, lift it up and take it out. The subboard contains the charging port, microphone, headphone jack port and other components on its reverse side. In the display frame, the speaker and vibration motor remain. Now for our usual quick microphone opening test. The microphone opening is located in the display frame and protected by mesh. The microphone itself is mounted on the reverse side of the subboard, so if you insert something into the microphone hole, you won't damage the mic itself, but you might damage the mesh. Let's move on to the motherboard. We disconnect the interboard flex cable, the display flex cable and the coaxial cable. And then we free the coaxial cable from its remaining clips and set it aside. Next, we can disconnect the rear cameras. Gently lift from the edge and remove them, then set them aside. After that, we disconnect the front camera. It is also a good idea to cover this lens. Please note, we don't place the protective film directly on the lens, but rather on the rim around it. Now we need to peel off the copper heat dissipating foil that is holding down the front camera. After that, we can remove the motherboard. Gently lifted by the edge, it should come out easily. Finally, we move on to removing the battery. There is a transparent plastic tab that we need to fold back and green pull tab in the center that we gently pull up to lift the battery out. Under the battery there is a clear adhesive protective layer that shields the interboard flex cables. Okay, that is it for today's teardown. Thank you for watching. For more guides and detailed tutorials, be sure to visit our website or join our Telegram channel.
Okay guys, now we're done. Thank you for watching. If you liked what we do, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel or read our articles on our website. Take care of yourself and until next video.